more. It says that here, 2, 3, or more. So cats is plural. Animals then is plural. And then my verb in the middle is also plural. Compare that here. A cat is 1 singular. Animal is 1 singular. So my verb is 1 singular. In this sentence pattern, everything has to match. So if the first one is singular, the verb will be singular, and the object is going to be singular. Let's look at another example. Let's see. Canada and China. So I have 2 countries. Are countries. Are countries. Good. So we follow that same yeah, we've got cat, animal versus cats, animals. When we want to make something plural, we usually just add an S, like this. Sometimes we have to add an I-E-S. So if a word ends in Y, like city and country, we change it to cities, countries, plural. All right, next one here. Sometimes instead of using a noun at the beginning, we use a pronoun. Pronouns are words like he, she, it, we, and they. And they have special verbs that match them in the singular form. So I would say, I am a student. You, plural, are a student. I'm sorry, singular. She is a student. He is a student. It is a country. And then here, it's plural now. So we are students. Plural. You are students. Good.
They are students.
Good. So notice how we have a couple exceptions. For he, she, and it, we say is when it's singular, one thing. When you talk about the personal pronoun I, you use the verb am. It's a little different. And then for you, we, and they, we always say are. And notice here, I say you are a student. That's singular. But I can also say you are students. You can be singular and it can be plural. It can be both. So here's a couple more examples of what we mean by pronouns. Pronouns usually refer to something else. They refer to another person. So if I say Rita is in my class, she is a student. Who is she? Rita. Yes. We're talking about Rita when we say she. Right? Tom is in my class. He is a student. Who is he?
Tom.
Tom. Good. It refers back to Tom. Rita and Tom are in my class. They are students. Who are they?
Rita and Tom.
Rita and Tom. You got it. Good. All right. This one can be a little tricky for some people, but you guys should be familiar. If we want to make this negative, we can use the word not after the verb. And usually we make contractions, and I'll show you those. So if I say, I am not a teacher, that makes it negative, right? I am not a teacher. I can use a contraction and say, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have to say, I am not a teacher. I'm not a teacher. Same thing here. You are not a teacher. We can change it to say, you're not, or you aren't. Both are okay. So you aren't a teacher, or you're not a teacher. She is not a teacher. She's not, or she isn't. Both are the same. Good. All right, I'm not going to go over the rest of these. I think you guys understand that. All right. This one, we've been using this describe success, right? So we've been noticing how our sentence pattern can look like this. Noun, verb, noun. But sometimes when I want to describe something, I can say noun, verb, and then adjective. An adjective is a word that describes or gives detail about our noun. So we could say a ball is round. Do you know that word, round? What is round? Yeah, this shape, like this, round, round. So it's a describing word. Or balls are a round shape. They are not square, right? Mary is intelligent. What is intelligent? Smart. She's smart. Tom, or Mary and Tom are intelligent.
They are.
So notice how we're following the same pattern. It's the same verb rules. We just are able to use a descriptive word instead of a noun. It's the same for pronouns. You could say, I am hungry. I am hungry. Or she is young. They are happy. Good. She is sleepy. And then I think this is the, let's see, what do I have left here? We're going to do just one more here and then we're going to stop for a minute. So we've looked at a noun and then a verb and then a noun and then a verb and then an adjective. We can also use a location. So I could say, where is Sarah? And you could say, Sarah is outside. Sarah is downstairs. Oh, Sarah is here. She's right there. She's over there. Sarah is inside. Sarah is outside. Sarah is downtown. We could say downstairs or upstairs, right? All of these words describe a location. Sometimes we need one of these preposition words. So you could say Sarah is in the bathroom. Sarah is at the library. Sarah is next to Maria, right? So it helps to show a location. All right. Let me see what I got here for you guys. I think I accidentally left out a page. Okay, let me go over one more thing here with you before we move on. This is what I wanted to go over. So sometimes when we're using the present tense, we use be verbs, right? That's the am, is, are, was, and were. But sometimes we want to use an action verb like talk, right? Talk. When we want to use the present tense, it's called the base form of the verb. So you could say, I talk, you talk. But it changes when we get to he, she, and it. We have to add an S. So she talks, it, or he talks, it rains. We talk, you talk, and they talk. This is just the simple present form of a verb. I think we're going to stop on that part for now. Okay, we might go over that later. I want to go ahead and do this exercise, and let's just get an idea of where everyone is at, how you do. So on page 87, where you have the faces at the top, there is space in the bottom for you to complete the questions and answers with the words in parentheses. So all of this is in the simple present. See if you can finish these sentences. I think I have a copy I can put on the board for us somewhere. It disappeared on me. No, not this one. I lost my paper, you guys. Well, I'll try to find it so I can help you with the answers. But go ahead and work together on this page and see if you can fill in the blanks. And I'll be right back with you.
Work together?
Yes.
No. I don't even know who body can be.